It's Maiden Day of the Arrows P51D Detroit Miss from HobbyZone. Welcome everybody back to Just Plain Crazy. It's Brendan. We're at the field. It is Maiden Day. It is time to get our P51 Mustang up in the air. Now this is an Arrows P51 available at HobbyZone. Link down in the description below and my affiliate link as well. Wink, wink. And also here's a quick disclaimer about a discount code. Now here's an exciting piece of news. If you want to save 10 bucks on your purchase of any FMS or Arrows airplane, just use code Just Plain Crazy, all one word. And that would also save you. You can use that code on any Arrows products as well. All right, guys. So a little bit about this 3S 2200 on this. Realistic for, you know, again, a foam model, some scale details in there. I love it. We're at 1100 millimeters, so roughly 43 inches, 9-gram servos, 850 kV motor. But this thing is super cool and it is time to get it in the air. Enough yip yap, let's do it. All right guys, takeoff. We are on a 4-minute timer. This is the Arrows P51D from HobbyZone. No flaps on takeoff. Again, 4-minute timer running 3S 2200. So here we go. Final control surface checks good. Taking off left to right.
Motor throttle active.
Doing a little bit of trim work here. All right, I think we're pretty good for trim. So one of the first things that I'll say is I'm on low rate settings on takeoff, and I was giving it all the right rudder it had, and it still wanted the yaw left pretty hard. So on low rates, make sure you're using max rudder. So I'll tell you that already. I mean, we're pretty good. CG wise, we're right there. If you go back and watch the assembly video, we're right in the middle of where they give you as a specification. After we put some trim to it, that feels really good. And right now I'm just putzing around at half throttle. So I kind of touted this as a park flyer. And I think that if you look at the takeoff, even though it was a little sideways, we got off the ground in like 10 feet. So you can definitely fly this at your local park. And right now I'm in a circle, just flying a circle about as big as a baseball field, no bigger. So this would work fine. I really think if you've graduated from just a regular trainer plane, you'd be able to fly this. It's not real heavy, it's pretty docile and agile. I think based on what I feel, I'm gonna add in an aileron, probably about 25% expo, even on low rates. I didn't even kick into high rates right now. And I am on low rate just a little bit under what they call for a low rate spec in the book. And I think we're good. Elevator, I think I'm gonna give a lot more expo in the elevator, about 25% or so there. But it feels good, it feels stable. So let's start. We're gonna do a full speed pass here and see how that feels. So that thing's not 100 miles an hour by far, but for the weight of this plane, it has a great power to weight ratio. And it hums along here really well. It's not struggling to do anything. I can quickly turn and climb without any issues. So again, that was just a low rate aileron roll. Another one to the left. That takes a second to get around, and again, I'm a little less than what they gave us a low rate recommendation in the book. Let's see if we just go up, straight aileron roll to the right. That's pretty good. Let's kick into high rates here and let's see what a straight aileron roll looks like. Much quicker. Very little elevator pressure is needed. Go up and do a Cuban very easily. go.
40 seconds.
Does it with ease. Yeah, very agile in high rates as well. Power to weight ratio, guys, for this plane's really good. It flies pretty stable too. It's not very windy today,
20 seconds.
but it's locked in. Straight vertical. Starts yawing off to the left there, probably about 250 feet up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So,
2,
good enough power to make me happy for what this plane is. It's not an unlimited vertical, it is a warbird. See if we'll bring it by again, do a big barrel roll, maybe try an inverted pass, and then we'll land it. So I like to do my barrel rolls, come in here, kind of at a 45. Big up elevator. Nice barrel roll. All right, let's take it up. We're gonna try. Inverted flight is pretty good. Takes some down elevator pressure to keep it up, which I like. We'll do one more coming this way because I'll set up for landing the other way. Down. And again, I fly flight modes for flaps, so we're going to do a little bit of adjusting here at the elevator. It's good. We may have to do a go around here, we'll see. We'll get it lined up for final.
Landing flaps.
A little bit of trim. All right, I like the descent. Just let it come down on its own. Glides in nice. Bouncy because it's so light. That was pretty neat. That's a good maiden flight, guys. So again, this is the Arrows P51 Detroit Miss from HobbyZone. We're going to do a cell check. You guys can see on the timer of the flight what it actually flew. I know we're over 4 minutes just by my transmitter, but neat little plane. Throw it in the car, take it with you anywhere for a flight. So thank you to my wife, for my step-in camera girl for the day. So thank you very much. All right, let's see what we have left in here. Again, I like the spacious battery compartment on the inside. I like the little hidden away features there. It's really nice. So, check that out. So, I hope you guys can see that. That flight, whatever that time was 57%. So we still have a third left. And you don't have to honk on this thing full throttle all the time. So we definitely even had another 2 minutes of flight, easy. That's pretty cool. And there's a look at the inside, and again, that little slide away bay and the canopy cockpit, that's what keeps it in. All right, guys, and it's time to hit a wrap up. So there you go. You saw the cells, you saw the flight time. Flight characteristics are good. The biggest change for me is the hard yaw left, and we can correct that with some rudder. I don't think that there's anything that I would change for this other than making sure your rates are dialed down even a little bit below their recommendation, but otherwise the plane flies, I think, pretty locked in. And again, being a foam model, if you have an issue, foam tack is your best friend. It's one of the best things you can use. The stuff goes right back together. And if you haven't seen any of my foam repair videos, check the channel out, search it. But the steamer is a great trick, things like that, putty, the whole 9 yards. So there's a lot of ways to fix a foam model. But I really like this for the size, for the power to weight ratio, for the detail that they put into this plane. Super cool. Throw it in your car, take anywhere plane, and you don't need a ton of runway to take off or land this, and you can fly it in a baseball field or potentially even bigger if you want to. So great review of this model. I really like it. Again, this is the Arrows P51D Detroit Miss from HobbyZone. 3S power in this thing. But you know, guys, links again down in the description below, affiliate link. If you didn't catch the coupon discount at the beginning, go back and watch that again. But I'm Brendan. This is Just Plain Crazy. You guys are just plain crazy for always hanging out and watching. I appreciate every one of you. Don't forget to check us out on the official Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok Just Plain Crazy pages. With that being said, smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a lot. If you're going to do that bad boy, definitely hit it twice for me. Like, share, subscribe, all of our content. It really helps the channel grow, and only you guys can do that. So I appreciate every one of you guys. And with that being said, From the field, I wish you happy flights. Peace out.